So you want to invest in real estate. There's 5 ways that I think people invest in real estate most often. Number 1, they buy and they hold. So whether it's a house or a building or anything like that, they buy it. If they have debt on it, then they want the tenant, the person leasing the property, they're a business or an individual, they want the tenant to cover whatever their debt service is every month, their mortgage payment, the taxes, and their insurance. At a minimum, cover that, right? Most people want to see a profit on that. The second one is a flip, where you have a property that's maybe it's in disrepair or it needs some work, and you buy it for a certain amount, you add value to it, and then you go and sell it for more than you bought it for and the money that you put in it to make a profit. I think on houses, most flips in general, people make between $30,000 and $50,000 on a flip. Now they're risking maybe $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 of their own money or money that they borrow to do that. The third one would be to develop. You find a piece of property, you have a vision for it, you go and you build townhouses or a single family house and sell it, or a neighborhood or an industrial park. This is probably the most risky of investments, but the upside is really big. The fourth one would be just to buy land and wait. I don't know if you know anybody. I can think of properties we've sold for people that when they bought it, it was worth nothing. And maybe this is generational, like a farm. It was worth nothing. And then 20 years later, the market comes to them, and now all of a sudden their property is worth $20, $30, $40, $50, $100,000 an acre. And it's a great investment that way. And the fifth way, and probably the most passive way, is that you can lend on it. So when you lend on a property, you're actually being the bank for people. You charge them interest, or you get in on the equity side of the deal. And it's probably the most passive form of real estate investing. If you have any more questions, I'd love to talk about this. This is something that I really love talking about with everybody. Those are the 5 most common ways that you can invest in real estate.